Hey guys, what's up? Ashley here. It's day number 190 of giggling. I just looked down at the temperature and it says 101. That is very hot. Sheesh. So, I don't know how long this is gonna be until my phone says overheating, turning camera off. But we're gonna see how much we can get through today until that happens. So I'll try to talk quickly. This line is where we got to yesterday. So, no, that's not where we got to yesterday. We got way up here yesterday. Sorry, I didn't make a line. So we have a whole bunch of questions left to go, and let's just get into it. Ask Ash, Volume 7, Part 2. Let's go. Alright, the next question is, who haven't you seen in concert yet that is on your bucket list? So, unfortunately, my bucket list had people like Prince and Michael Jackson, which unfortunately I will not be able to see them. But other people that are on my bucket list, I would love to see Niall Horan from One Direction do his solo thing. I would really love to see that. I would like to see Michael Bublé. I really love his music, and it's not like my normal stuff. Let's see, who else? So I've seen One Republic before, but I saw them like kind of before I really liked them, if that makes sense. So I would like to see them again, even though I've already seen them. And I think that's it. Yeah, I mean, most of the time, if there's a concert I want to go to, I go to it. So the list is short for bucket list concert things. Okay, next question. What's the craziest thing you ever did for a boy band? Well, we went to see Big Time Rush in Guatemala City. We did that because we thought that it would be their last concert, and we thought maybe not forever, but for now. And this was in 2014. We just had a feeling because the show was ending and they didn't really sound like they were going to be doing anything else, and so we were like, you know what, let's just go. And now I will never be going back to another South American concert again, and it's not because there's anything wrong with it, it's just that I'm old and I can't handle that level of excitement. Do you know what I mean? Like, they are intense, and it's too much for me personally, because I'm like, I don't really like general admission at small shows because it's too much. So I think that's the craziest thing. Also, we knew that my dad would not be happy and would not let us go, so we didn't really tell him where we were going. I mean, my mom knew, but my dad didn't know. And I do feel bad about that. He thought we were going to Las Vegas, and we never confirmed nor denied that that's where we were going. So he just kind of thought we were going there, but we went to Guatemala. When we came back, he was not happy with us. Yeah. So, but I think that would be the craziest thing that I've ever done. I mean, I don't know. I don't think that I really do too many crazy things besides like going to a lot of shows, you know? Like I've seen the Backstreet Boys in Europe a couple times, and I saw Big Time Rush in Canada and Guatemala, like I said. We saw Heffron Drive in France. So like, I guess like to some people that might be crazy, but to me it's just traveling, and using the concert as an excuse to go to these cool places. So yeah. All right, next. What would your ideal VIP experience be, and how would you plan it as a band member? I have no idea how I would plan anything as a band member, so I'm just gonna skip that part. Like, I have no clue, no idea. But my ideal VIP experience would be at Disney World with O-Town. Like, that would be ideal. Ideal would be if it was like with a VIP guide, but that limits you to 10 people and there's 4 of them, so I don't know how you could do that unless it was like one person and 9 townies, or 2 of them, like 2 groups. I don't know how you would do it. I mean, I guess if you had 2 tour guides, you could have 20 people. I guess that would work, because that would be 4 of them, and whatever. You would have, whatever. Maybe you could have like 15 townies, or 14, 12, something like that, whatever. I think that would really be ideal, because if you had the VIP tour guide with the O-Towns, and then you can like go and do all the cool stuff and have perfect viewing for the fireworks. Well, I wouldn't call it perfect, but I would call it like a pretty good spot. So yeah, how I would do that, no clue, not a single clue, because it would be complicated. That is expensive, and it would just be even more ridiculously expensive if O-Town was involved. But whatever the price would be, I would pay it. I'll be honest. Okay, so next question is, what's your favorite hairstyling brand? So for all my shampoos and stuff, my shampoos and conditioners, I use Kerastase. I think that's how you say it. It's a French brand. It's a giant K. Can't miss it. So that is really good. I use that for all my purple stuff, like all my purple shampoo and conditioner, and like one of my shampoos is almost like a cream. That's really great from them. I also use them for like my like overnight leave-in conditioner, the heat protector. I like have the whole line. So I really love them. I also have like a spray heat protector that's Redken, and that one smells really great, and that one's good for like when my hair is already dry. So the Kerastase one is like a cream, so I put that in immediately, like right after I wash my hair, and then I use the spray one for when my hair is dry, because it's easier to get better coverage. So that one's Redken. And that one really does smell really good. Sometimes I'm like, oh, maybe I should just spray this in to get my hair smelling nice again. Yeah, so I like that one. Also, I use my hairspray is Bumble and Bumble. Yeah, but I think that's it. That's it for my hairstyling brand. I mean, and I have for my curler, I have a Beach Waver, and for my hair dryer, I just have a cheap one that I bought at Target. I don't even know what the brand is. It's like pink and sparkly, so that's all I know. Okay, next is, which hotels are your favorite to stay at? I mean, yesterday we kind of discussed Disney specifically, so I'm just going to say this one in general. My favorite hotels to stay in are new hotels. If there is a shower that has a glass door and not a curtain, even better. That is my preferred way. So if there is a glass door instead of a curtain, that is the hotel that I prefer to stay in. But like some of these places, when you're out on the road, there is literally nothing around, and you kind of just have to stay wherever. And like, I hate that. I hate it so much, because like some of the hotels are gross and they just don't live up to my standards. And I'm so bougie. I hate that I've gotten so bougie. Like when I went to Disneyland, this last time we stayed at the JW, and the time before that I stayed at the Westin, and both were fantastic. But like, I can't be staying at the JW and the Westin all the time because I don't have that kind of money. So I just need to I need to cool it. I need to like dial it back a little. So the next thing says, what city in the U.S. is the most amazing in your opinion? I mean, how can I not say New York City, right? Right. I mean, sometimes I like, when I'm asked this question, I never think about it, because I never like think to include New York, because that's just like, that's the city, that was always the city that I grew up going to. I worked in Brooklyn for a while, so I never like considered it as like one of the best cities just because it's there. But I think it really is. I don't think that anything compares to it. I think there's so many great places to eat. There's so much like cool architecture and lots of things to go and see and whatever. So I think that New York City is the best. The next question is, did you ever live on the West Coast, or would you ever want to? I have not ever lived on the West Coast, and I do not wish to live on the West Coast. I am an East Coast girl through and through, and I think it would be weird to live on the West Coast. But I will preface that by saying, never say never. Like, if the perfect job opportunity came up, I don't know what that would be. I have no idea, because I don't even know what the perfect job looks like for me. But if something came up and I read it and I just knew that this was the job for me, and it happened to be in California, I would strongly consider it if they were paying me enough money. I would consider it. Or if, like, I fell in love with a man who lives in California, I would consider it. So it's not, and like, I'm not tied to Delaware. I don't really like living in Delaware, if I'm honest with you. So I do often think about where else I can go. So, like, I'm not locked in here. I mean, I'm semi-locked in because I do own a house, but but you can sell a house, or you can rent a house. You know, like, it's not, I'm not like trapped here forever. So yeah, it's not like, oh my gosh, I have to go live on the West Coast. But if the right opportunity was presented to me, I would consider it. Let's say that. Also, I've only lived in New Jersey and Delaware ever. Those are the only two spots that I've ever lived. Okay, so, and they're right next to each other. So, next question is, do you have a tattoo, or would you like to get one? No, I do not have any tattoos. No, I probably would never get one. If I did, that's a big if, which is probably not, but if I did, I do have a note that my dad wrote for me, and so if I did get a tattoo, I would probably just get the word love in his handwriting, but that would be it, nothing else. I have considered thinking of some sort of 5-word phrase that contains the word love, so then I could have, like, my 3 sisters and my mom also write a word, but I can't think of anything good enough, so I, like, you know, but that was just a fleeting thought in my brain. But yeah, so probably not. But again, never say never. Next question. Sorry if some questions have already been asked. I hope you're doing great. Have a good day. Thank you. That's so sweet. How are we doing on time? 14 minutes. Okay, I think maybe we could get through some more of these. Okay, yeah, there's only a couple more left. What's your favorite summer drink? I just drink a lot of water, or Sweet tea, I like sweet tea, but like not too sweet. So sometimes I'll mix it with water or on sweet tea. And I also like to drink Gatorade every once in a while because sometimes you need that, like, those electrolytes. And my favorite Gatorade is Glacier Cherry. It's the white one. And if you're talking about alcohol beverage, I don't really drink too much, but if I were to have a cocktail, it would be something fruity with coconut rum in it. And yeah, I'm very limited because of the fact that I can't drink anything carbonated. So, yeah, I don't really have any sort of favorite cocktail. What's your favorite eye makeup brand? I use, for my glitter, for all of my glitter needs, I use either CoverGirl Exhibitionist, or e.l.f. just glitter glitter eyeshadow. I don't know. They both come in like a little tube. Actually, I have it here in my bag so I can show you if I am quick enough. Okay, so this is the e.l.f. one. It's just a little tube like this, and like it has like a little thing, and you like just put it on. And honestly, the CoverGirl one looks just like this, just a little longer, and the top is black. Yeah, I can't find it without looking, so whatever. Is this one it? No, that's another e.l.f. Whatever. So yeah, so that's all. Those are the only ones that I use. I don't really use anything else. I'm not very fancy. All I do is throw some glitter on, basically. I have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to makeup. Next question is, if you could be a Disney princess, which one would you be? I think that I am most like Anna from Elsa and Anna. I think my personality matches hers the most, and I think it's funny because while I have the Elsa hair, my personality is definitely all Anna, and I think that Courtney, who is the younger sister and has the darker hair, she is definitely more of an Elsa. So, yeah, I'm definitely an Anna, for sure. All I want is for my sister to love me. And then she's like, you can't just marry a man you've never met. And I'm like, why not? Oh my god. So yeah. Or if you were a prince, I don't know which prince I'm most like. It's hard to say because the princes are like so like not like fleshed out. There's not a lot about them, you know, so I don't know which prince I'm most like. I mean, I'd like to think that I'm like like Prince Charming, like the version from Once Upon a Time, but I don't know. I don't know if I am or not. I don't know if I'm that chivalrous or that, like, I mean, I am pretty hopeful and I do believe in a lot of things, but am I that level of hopeful? Unsure. So I guess Prince Charming. We'll say Prince Charming. Okay, next question is, are you on Threads? No, I have no idea what Threads is. I'm old. I think it's like a new Twitter, but I have no clue. So yeah, I'm not on there. I haven't even really used Twitter in forever either. Okay, next question is, what's a lesson you learned the hard way? Don't invite strange boys to your house. And let's leave it at that. What are you excited for in Alaska? I'm just excited to go to Alaska. I'm excited to check off my 50th state, because that will be number 50. I'm excited for the views. I'm excited for the glaciers. I'm excited to maybe see some whales, or like otters, or seals, or whatever the heck they have there. Maybe a bear or two, but from far away. I want to like see it in the distance with my binoculars and not be like up close to it and be like, you know? I'm just excited for all of it, honestly. And if you have any tips for me, if you've been to Alaska and you have tips, please tell me. Also, I heard that there's a new moon on September 15th, which is when we will be sailing. And so that means that the sky is going to be very dark that week. And that means it's good conditions to see the northern lights. And if I see the northern lights, I will cry. I will cry. Like, I'm crying thinking about the possibility, honestly. that is the one thing that I'm most excited for, but I know that the chances are very small, so I don't expect to see them. I'm just hopeful for it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. Like, I won't be disappointed if I don't see them, because I know that it's probably not gonna happen. Anyway, I think that's it, because I already asked this question yesterday about O-Town. So I did it. I finished all the questions. Yay. If there's anything you would like me to elaborate on and talk about in its own video, please feel free to comment below or message me directly. Either one works great. And that's going to be it for me for today. I hope you learned something more about me, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Love you. Bye.